SHS is all the free time and the more kind of time they give you just to walk around and have fun.
I like all the extracurricular activities there are, like clubs or whatever. It makes people a lot more involved and it's way funner.
I enjoy having extra time, like to go play basketball or just to hang out with my friends. I like it because SHS is the best.
So, please tell me, what do you like about Springfield High School?
People and all my friends and the fun stuff we do.
The girls.
The tennis team.
I like my friends. Involved with my classmates. I think that we have a pretty good relationship, and it's pretty cool.
Yes.
I like that we don't have a closed campus and we get to leave when we want to.
Actually, really, what I like about Springfield High School is probably the sports and the girls.
I met my friends here.
And like about SHS is the wide variety of people and sports.
Hi, I'm Sherry Binder, and what I like at Springfield High School is hanging out in the counseling center with Miss Dixie.
Hey, what do you like about Springfield High School? Do I have to be honest? No, okay. No? Not much. No, it's not bad. Boy, you really challenge creativity, don't you?
Oh, yeah.
I don't know, I like drama. That's about it. Drama, newspaper, I should mention that. Yeah, newspaper's a lot of fun. I don't think I've really gotten involved beyond those points, so those two things are a blast, though.
My name is Tandy Perkins, and what I like about SHS is that everybody is pretty normal around here.
Hi, Mom.
Say hi.
Hi, Mom.
I like the kids. I like the people. I like my colleagues a lot. I like the way the school is organized and set up. I think it's real responsible and flows well, and things get done. But mostly, I like the people.
Yep.
The opera house, I hear him call. I forgot the words. I can't remember at all. I like the students most of the time.
Most of the time?
Yeah. I just think it's a good school. Hands down. Because I've been at Willamette, I've been in 4J, and I've been in Springfield for 6 years, and I just think Springfield High School is a really good school. I like everything about it.
Wow.
What do you like the most about the high school?
Well, what I like about this high school is it's got a great staff, and despite what I may say some days, it's got an outstanding group of students. And I also, what I really like about the school program is it has a comprehensive program with a lot of hands-on classes such as metals and auto and drafting, as well as an outstanding fine arts program, a tremendous music program and drama program, as well as a fine academic program. So I think this high school is very lucky to have all those programs.
I like that it is blue, and that's it.
I like the students at Springfield High School, and I like the faculty. We have a really nice staff to work with.
pushing in the chairs, doing her job. Everybody knows these guys. Act natural! Act natural! We know you're actors and everything. Be yourselves! That's good. So that's good.
There's little red skater bits.
Yeah. Oh yeah, that's good. Get that big orange shot. All those people migrating to these classes. That's good. Looks like ants. Is that Greasel? Hey, what's that I smell? So these guys right here? These guys right here. These guys. Turn around. Come on.
It's gonna be as I'm
Fragments.
It's just like, I don't know.
Chris? Hey. Uh-oh, I got the door.
I like everything about Springfield High School, to be honest with you. I think it's an absolutely wonderful school that offers a variety of courses for the students. Our students take a lot of things for granted here. They don't realize that if you're attending, say, a 4J school, there's no opportunity to take a stained glass class. There's auto mechanics is not offered. Now, I'm not positive about this, but most schools, many of the vocational classes have just simply disappeared because of budget cuts, and we have kept those programs strong. Those are programs where students can get jobs right out of high school if they choose, or go on to Lane. We have a health occupations class where students can work right in the hospitals. Many of these classes and courses that we've been offering forever and ever, 4J has just added them within the last, they have added a few things within the last couple of years, and so I think our school is very, very well rounded. I think our students do not even realize what we have going here. So that's just a part of it. I like the school, I like the students, I like the staff, positive staff. For the most part, the students are positive. Everybody, you know, when you're in high school, it's kind of cool to knock things, so to speak, but I think for the most part we have a great staff and great students, and I'd give it an A+.
Coming from the S to the P to the F to the D. All the fine ladies want to get with me. My name is T Legit, and I'm on the mic. You can't step to me because my rhymes are tight. I go to SHS, and it's all good, because we go off campus for our food. Now I'm strolling out to eat Mickey D's. Sounds good to me. Jump in the car and out the gate. Ride on Centennial, then flip the tape. Open the door and walk inside. Order me a nuggets and a supersized fries, a drink. Sounds good to me. How about a large Pepsi? Grab my food, go sit down. Only 15 till 5th comes round. Toss the trash and out the door. Jump in the car with the pedal to the floor. Gotta get back to school before the bell rings and I break the rule.
that, like right there. Because okay. Let's ask you some questions, and you can't move that around too much because it's really noisy. Alright?
I'm excited.
Okay. Okay. Since you went to school here, how has the campus changed, like the atmosphere and everything?
Well, first of all, there's a lot more students here than there were when I was in school. Secondly, there are four-year high school now where freshmen are a part of the campus, whereas before it was just three-year. And I was also on the transition where the high school, when I was a sophomore, was being constructed over here on 7th Street, and the school used to be on 10th Street. So there was a lot of construction going on, and then as a junior, the gym and that kind of stuff was all finished, and lots of construction as they were tearing parts of the old building down and going into the new building. So my senior year, this is what we got, just like what you're suffering through right now. So it's changed a lot.
How has the fashion changed?
Actually, we're coming into a full cycle now. People are wearing droopy drawers, much like what they did when I was in high school. It's nice to see that 501s are still a style. Polyester still sucks. And let me see here. We didn't have people piercing all the different body parts like they are now and wearing goofy looking clothes like that. And the hair. Oh boy, the hair.
Let's go blue! Let's go blue! Let's go blue! Let's go blue! Let's go blue!
Yes, I knew I wanted to be a teacher when I was in high school, or at least I thought I did. I was pretty good about being a class clown, so I thought I'd be a natural for being a teacher. It seems to be a lot easier now than it used to be. I think that homework used to be a bigger emphasis in the old days. Pride in getting your jobs completed was a higher priority than it is now. Although there's much more technology now, and I think the curriculum, as far as what students are asked to do and what level of expectation they have, is higher now, perhaps, than it was then.
In our schools and stuff.
No, we don't.
Well, what kind of problems did you have when you were in high school?
I didn't have any problems.
Well, in general.
In general, the student body was just starting to learn what marijuana was, and they had some funny-looking mushrooms that they would take now and then, and of course, then they had acid, LSD, that people would experiment with, but the drugs weren't as strong, as potent, and probably a little bit more difficult to get a hold of than they are now. Playing, I tried to play, but I wasn't very good, so I was a manager, and never really played ball in my life. I played baseball, kind of, and I played tennis my senior year. But actually, I participated in football and participated in baseball, played summer baseball, and tennis.
And our last question is,
And I played baseball.
That's okay. Hey, Wilbur, we did it.
Yes, you did.
Yes, I did. Okie dokie, pokey hokey.
engaged student. I don't want her to learn that stuff. We don't want her to learn about that.
She can't speak English anymore.
Oh, yes, she can. She likes the voice. She likes to hear. Hi!
Is this the teacher?
Attention class, can I have your attention? Johnson, can I have your attention now?
Do you know her?
What?
I'm not able to work out number 2.
Oh, God, what a nerd. Can't you just wait till she gets us going for a little while? I mean, we have things to do.
We have a question.
Don't speak much English.
I'll
Could
help
you
her.
please speak slow?
Yo, Frenchie, why do they call it a French kiss?
Oh, Anthony, so funny.
Come on, demonstration. Show and tell. Come on, baby. Come on, baby.
Look over there. Hey, never did it. Never did it. Is this your book? Yeah.
That's my book there.
Source of wisdom. Look at the nerd. Look at the nerd over there. Wait.
That's my book there.
Look at the nerd.
Tom, I don't know your mom.
You and I, let's bond.
Continue, man. Figure out number 2. Yes, come on, let's sleep. Yes, I'm familiar with you. You're doing good. Pretend you're sleeping, honey. Come on, you're having a heart attack.
Did you tell me when the War of 1812 actually occurred?
Vietnam, man. Occurred in Vietnam, man.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, God, what a nerd.
What happened to Mr. Smith?
This is very different than spiritual enlightenment.
She's just so upset. She doesn't know what. She's just so upset.
Today we're going to be doing chapter 2.
I know. She never comes.
We're going to be doing sections 1, 2, and 3 in section 1. And we're going to be doing numbers 3 and 6 in section. My son, he broke his leg today on the playground, you know. You know how those kids are. He's 10. He's like in the 5th grade, yeah. He thinks he's really cool. And well, he's the greatest kid in the world. He's like so nice, and he does his homework all the time. And well, today they were on the playground, and you know, he thinks he's so strong and everything. He thought he was Superman, okay? And he's on the swing set, and he's pretending to be Superman. But he's standing up. He's swinging on the swings. He's getting ready, and he flies forward. He landed on his leg, I guess.
Hey, man, this trip is too much for me.
I think he fractured it, but we're not quite sure. They're getting the x-rays in now, and oh, he just does the cutest little things. We were in the emergency room on the way back, and he says, "Mommy, am I gonna live?" And I was just, and I don't know. I just can't wait until you guys are all grown up and you can see what it's like to have kids, and it's just so nice, and I just have the greatest job, you know, teaching all you guys. I'm just so happy to be here. And
I'm a Springfield player, a nice rhyme sayer, living in the town, giving props to the mayor, keeping it true, keeping it for real, SHS. I know you know the deal. I interview people in the players to come. No work with Tyson, I can do it on my own. So many people at SHS, do an interview and cope with the stress. I say, yo, what's up, kid? Can you tell me about school and the thing you did? What do you want to be when you grow old? I ask the question and yo, I get told, what is up? and what I wanna know from the true players Johnny Mac and Joe. Only real ballers can run with me. SHS trying to stay sucker free, so keep it on the real and do it right. Listen to my rhymes cause you know that they tie much love to my girl Abby Lime. She got her stuff together and you know that she's fine. Now I gotta leave and go for a ride representing true players in the West Side.
Okay, we're in the courtyard today talking to the foreign exchange students of Springfield High School of 1997. And why don't you want to go ahead and say your names?
Hi, my name is Luis Delgado. I am from Ecuador.
Yeah, say where you're from too.
My name is Rafael. I'm from Brazil.
My name is Tadashi. I'm from Japan, Tokyo.
I'm Connie from Germany.
I'm Vanessa from Mexico.
I'm Corentin from Belgium.
I am Brenda from Mexico. Hi, 私の名前は稲木美希です。My name is Maya Inasuke from Okinawa.
And I'm Joe, and I'm from Oregon. Okay, a couple questions. Have you been like welcomed? I mean, do the students welcome you, or have you found it pretty easy to get involved at the high school?
Actually, it's not that easy to make friends here. I don't know. Depends. For some people, it's different. That's it.
I have been involved in soccer. It was pretty easy. And now I am in track. And actually, I have been like Spanish tutor.
Oh, Spanish tutor.
For that kindergarten over there. Bratton.
I really love it here. I have a lot of friends and everybody's very nice to me. And I was swimming in the swim team and now I'm in tennis with Brenda.
Well, I don't think it's very easy to make friends here. Except, I mean, people are friendly, but well. And if you're a kind of introvert like I am, it's more difficult.
English for me stress me out every single day, but I never want to give up. And then I think every exchange student feels same, because yeah, it's not easy to make friends, and we don't know what to do, and you know, just that's the way it is. I like here because the people is nice, but it's very difficult to have friends and family.
Okay, I made a couple of really nice friends, and I'm so glad that I met them, and also teachers. Well, what I really like is the music program here, even though I'm not very good students, but it's really fun to be involved.
Okay, so let's see here. How many of you guys and girls actually spoke English before you came here, or did you all learn it in the States?
I spoke English. I didn't speak English when I came, so it was very difficult. You remember when I came the first day?
Yeah.
You were over there with Curry, I think. But we didn't talk anything because I didn't know how to talk English. So.
Yeah, I have learned English before I came here, so it wasn't too hard for me, but I still learned a lot of things which I didn't know before.
I took a class for 2 years, but now I'm learning more. Say it now.
I don't speak English very well still, but I learn a lot of slang, like what's up? Yeah, that's great. When I come back, I speak English.
Being a foreign exchange student is leaving the families behind in your countries. Do you really miss your parents and your family?
It's pretty easy, but it's very expensive to call them. But I write letters to my mom, and they write me. But of course I miss them a lot. The last Monday was my birthday, and it was very hard. And Christmas was very hard too. But also I love my host family. My host brother, I think he's the best host brother.
I don't know. People here say, "Oh, my family suck. I don't like my family." But when you stay away from your family a long time, you say that I really like your family, and I miss my family a lot, my friends and everybody. But that's okay. I know that I'm gonna go back to Brazil, and that's okay. I have a nice family here, and yeah, that's it.
But I have a very good host family. We're having a lot of fun. But I'm still homesick sometimes. Well,
My mom called me every Sunday, and I'm very homesick sometimes. Depends. Like most of the time in holidays because I feel alone. But I love my host family, and I feel welcome here. So I like.
Yeah, I keep in contact with my family like by email and the school, which is really good because it doesn't cost anything. Well, sometimes I miss them, but I miss more my friends because I know when I come back, my family will still love me, hopefully. But I don't know about my friends if they've changed. But I like my host family here a lot, and they really make me feel welcome. And for Christmas, the time went so fast that I didn't even think about home very much.
You ready to graduate? Yeah, me too. So, I know that we had a foreign exchange student, Lorenz, a couple years ago, and he had to go back to school after, even though he graduated from here, he still had a couple more years of school left in Switzerland. Do you guys have to keep going to school, or once you're done here, you're done?
No, when I'm done here, I need to go to college Brazil. I can't go. I don't need to do the whole year again, you know? That's why I'm here. I don't know, I wouldn't come here if I needed to do the whole year again.
I am already graduated.
Well, when I come back, I still have 2 more years of school in Germany, and I really hope that I don't have to repeat this year that I'm doing right now, and afterwards, I do something else.
When I come back, I have to study 1 year more in high school, and then I get to college.
When I go to Mexico, I am student the college. When I go back to Japan, I will be maybe junior or senior, I don't know. It depends on my grade. So I have to study a lot and then can't get F. So I'm every day trying to get D.
What have you guys learned the most from being in America? What's been the biggest, I don't know, impression that you have on Americans and the land here, I guess, the area?
I learned to eat hamburger every day. No, just kidding. I don't know. You can't tell that, like, I learned something. You learn a lot of things inside yourself. It's kind of difficult to say, but I improved myself, I improved my English a lot. Yeah, and that's it. It was a good experience.
I have learned many things right now, but I can't tell what I have learned because it's very nice. It's a very nice experience.
Well, I don't know. I learned and experienced lots of new things, and I think I learned a lot about my personality and like things like being more independent from my family and stuff like that, and making friends by my own with just being here by yourself basically. But okay.
I think it's a new experience for me, so everything is gonna change my life. It's gonna change my life, and I think I'm getting more independence.
well, that would be a long answer, but I think it changed my life, and I learned a lot about myself and about how to hike with people and about America, of course. But yeah.
It's very nice experience for me. I think the best thing I like to learn about America is music. I love it. I like to learn about American music. I think American music is best.
Freedom.
Well, from the courtyard and all the exchange students from Springfield High School 97, I guess, I hope you guys had a great time here, and, huh? Thank you. Oh, you're welcome. And I guess back to you on the video.
Oh, dang hair. Come on, straight down now. Come on, don't make me.
Whoa, looking
How you doing,
good.
honey?
Ooh,
Okay.
come here.
Oh, baby. Oh. Okay, honey, there you go. Take your lunch. Goodbye now, dog.
If you could be any kind of insect, what would it be?
Oh, I've always liked the cricket because it makes it. And because you see them outside, and they're like crickets. Crickets are good. They don't hurt. They just crick. So I'd want to be a cricket.
What concerns me about this school is like the way, well, not just this school, but just schools period, is the way they program children. Like the way the curriculums ran, like on history and whatnot, in American history, and what should be added to American history, like as in everybody, and the way they put up walls against different people and whatnot of economic and cultural status and whatever, you know, just the way they program everybody, you know. Just the values they instill in people, which are based on lies. I have to have a lot more time than this to talk about it, but pretty much this is the basis. And I'm going to be a shockwave pretty soon here, so I don't know. Here, take the mic.
I guess my concerns are that I make the right decision now and that I don't have any regrets when I'm old and sitting home and saying, gosh, I wish I did this.
Actually, what's the thing I worry about most as a teenager? Probably making it through high school. Actually, the most thing I think is probably making it through high school. Actually, passing classes more likely. God, getting my credits. Hopefully, they'll care so I can pass.
Concerns me about Springfield High School. The spitting. Spit carries infectious respiratory diseases. I have never seen such a crew of spitting people in my entire life. And in fact, in Singapore, if you spit in public, you go to jail. I think that should be the same thing that functions here. If you spit in public, you go to jail. And also, I think we live with a bunch of pigs. I've never seen people that can't bend over and put their trash away. That's what concerns me. A bunch of pigs and a bunch of spitters.
Concerns you?
Poverty, people hurting people, and that's it. No, the girl on the Singled Out show.
Jenny McCarthy.
She concerns me. She's kind of psycho.
There's been an ongoing problem with racism in our school, at least from what we hear. We're just wondering, do you think there's a problem?
I think every place you go, there's going to be a racism problem. Seriously, so I'm sure there is some here, but I never see it.
You never see any racist?
Well, I hear racist remarks, but not.
But that doesn't count, right?
Okay, there is racism everywhere you go. Okay, thanks.
Okay, sorry. All right, you.
Yeah, I don't think there is any racism in our school because everybody has pretty much enough respect for each other at our school. So I just think people want to make it look like we have racism, but we really don't. People just want attention. Do you hear that?
So what concerns you? The people at Springfield High School that think stupid things and get mad at people about stupid.
Okay, what concerns me is that in like 2 years, the school's going to be overrun by wannabe gangsters, and it's just going to be a big old mess.
I think what really concerns me is all the budget cuts that are happening. We've gone from my freshman year when there was, maybe 20 people in a classroom to now almost getting to the verge of maybe 40 people in a classroom. The overcrowding is really a big problem.
SHS, the trash concerns me because there's so much of it, and we need to learn how to pick up after ourselves.
I think our school funding, because we don't get as much teacher attention from in our classes and stuff, and so we don't get the value that we can afford, I guess.
I think all the kids that don't take education seriously or don't want to get involved in anything is really bad, because kids need to go to school and have fun.
I think the kids that really don't have a positive outlook on school, and the kids that, just kind of dilly-dally around and don't get serious.
My concern is Walsh might come back.
And what do you like the least about the high school?
Garbage. The fact that we don't pick up after ourselves, it's better than it has been, but still 1 out of 10 people can make the place look like a mess by not picking it up.
If you could be any kind of animal, what would it be and why?
I think I'd be an eagle, because eagles fly high, and they're high on life, not drugs, just life. That's what I am. I'm like an eagle because I get high on life. And eagles, they can see 100 feet ahead of them. They can see a mouse in the middle of the road 100 feet ahead of them. Yes.
Okay, and what do you think about racism at our school?
There is not a racism problem at all at SHS. We are good students, having a good time here. There are lots of cultural differences, and we all get along. It's love, peace, and happiness all the way around.
What do you think about these people who have supposedly been beating up on blacks lately? Do you think this is happening?
No, I don't see that anywhere at Springfield High. Everyone is treated correctly and fairly. That's what I think.
Okay, what do you think about boyfriends beating their girlfriends up?
I think it doesn't happen at all because that is battery, and no one batters their wives or anything or their girlfriends because that would be wrong, and that does not happen. I know it does not happen ever.
If you could.
What concerns you about Springfield High School?
The fact that they keep locking the bathrooms.
I don't know. Can you? Thanks.
I'm Tustin Tobias. I'm here with Lucia Cooper at the Day of Caring. So what's the Day of Caring all about?
It's about caring about your community.
Do you care about your community?
Definitely.
So what are you doing here today?
Landscaping.
You got a little dirt on your hands?
A little dirt on my cheeks.
A little war paint?
Mm-hmm. Definitely.
You having fun?
Yes. We got our pictures taken. We get to plant plants for those in need.
Cool. What else do you do?
Feel good about myself and feel good about my community.
That's what it's all about, huh?
Definitely.
I like to help people, and it makes me feel good because I know that I'm helping to give back to the community what the community has given to me.
Way for, and especially Altenbaker Park where we are today. This is just the tip of it. It goes way, way over that way into Eugene. There's lots of cool stuff out here, including the herons and a lot of other wildlife. And we're kind of fortunate in this area to have something like this because not all cities have such a big green area in the middle of the city that's so accessible. So we really try to get people out and to enjoy and to discover and to take care of these areas. And the part you're going to be doing today is the take care of part. And hopefully you're going to enjoy it a little bit too. And got to see the hand.
You don't like when you pull it.
I felt that a day's hard work really paid off and really went to a worthy cause.
Say hi, Crystal.
I worked at a house for St. Vincent de Paul on Main Street.
Wow. Yeah.
I worked for the food for Lane County over by Game Bird Park, and we planted vegetables for people that need food. I like helping people that I know really needs it. I signed up because I wanted to help the community become a better place.
You have to be nice to the camera.
I wanted to help because I knew it was a worthy cause and so many people need help. And also, a lot of adults don't really think much of teenagers, like that we're delinquents, but this can prove them wrong. I helped plant a garden for Food for Lane County over on Flamingo.
I signed up because I wanted to help the community become a better place.
Here at SHS, this sign has been here for a couple months now, and nobody is quite sure whether it is fictional or factual. We are now on a search to find these security cameras.
We think we have found one.
I want to search for the security cameras.
It's on top of a normal street-like looking post, but Chad Weber notices something else at the top. All right, we're gonna see if the other ones have some of that on top of them. If I can find it. Where's it?
Yeah, I think we will.
And we're looking. Oh, it's not there. So we did indeed find something on top of a normal light post. Let's show it again. Normal. Not normal. Now we're going to try and find some inside the school. In the locker bays there are many lights, but this light above me is the only one not on. We think there's a camera right here inside freshman locker bay. That's camera number 2. Count them. 1, 2. We have noticed this extremely large hole right here, which we think is a micro camera. That's camera number 3. Count them. 1, 2, 3. Here at SHS. We think we found surveillance camera number 4. It's out in the courtyard, hole in the ceiling. This hole has not always been here. It has become apparent to us in the past 6 months. And we think it is security camera number 4. That's right. 1, 2, 3, 4. We have found security camera number 5. It's in the Miller mark. It's right up there. This one's a little more apparent.
It works.
Yeah.
It works.
Been caught.
Been caught too.
That's right. Security camera number 1, 2, 3, 4. This is security camera number 5. Right here. We're in a hall downstairs. I'm in between 2 drinking fountains. 1, 2. And they just installed some new fire drills around here a while ago. And this one above me, every time I walk by, it's never working. So we think this is a hidden camera. Number 6. Count them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Hidden camera number 6. We're in the boys' bathroom in the lower wing, and we think we have found security camera number 7. It looks like a regular hole in the wall, but we think it's a security camera. Count it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Security camera number 7. We think we have found security camera number 8. Right here. It looks to the untrained eye like an inconspicuous pen, but us crime fighters as we are, we know that this is a security camera. Security camera number 8. Count it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Security camera number 8. We think we have found security camera number 9 in the boys' bathroom upstairs. As you can see, to the untrained eye, it just looks like a regular piece of metal or mirror, but actually, it's two-way, and they can see us, but we cannot see them.
That means it's one way.
Security camera number 8. Count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9. Security camera number 9. We have scoured the campus top to bottom. And this right here is the last security camera we found. This is security camera number 10. It looks like a plain elevator door, but actually inside there is a microscopic video camera. Security camera number 10. Count it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. You heard it here from investigative reporters. There are 10 security cameras on campus at SHS, and we are being watched everywhere we go, everywhere we eat, and everywhere we talk. So you and me better be a little more careful what we say and what we do. Signing off. Thank you.
You heard it here, folks. 10 security cameras on the SHS campus. Be careful what you do. Thank you.
Here we go. Just getting close up with the footwork, man, so make it funky.
try one. Hi, Mom. Send money. I know Andy Carr. I do. He doesn't admit it, but I know him. They try to forget me, but I won't let them. It's raining.
On the new technology for Fragments. What is your name and grade?
My name's Jill Bazzaio, and I'm a senior.
And how often do you use the new technology in the school, and what do you usually use it for?
Well, I use it a lot. A lot of times I'll use it for email, and then I use it almost every day in newspaper and yearbook for deadlines and creating pages and writing stories.
What program are you using right now?
Right now I'm using the Eudora Pro 3.0 for sending email.
Okay. And how long did it take for you to learn it?
Oh, I learned it like 10 minutes after I got it. It was really easy. Donald Hansen, he's the one that, got my account for me, and he just showed me how to do it. And ever since then, it's just been a real easy program.
How long did it take for you to learn some of the other programs you've used?
Like the page makers and stuff from newspaper and yearbook. That kind of video. Okay, well, those took a little bit longer. They took more like a class period or two to figure out.
Okay, what do you like about the new technology?
It makes your work a lot easier. If you mess up, it's obvious it's on the computer, so you can just, delete it and start over again. With the email, it's a really easy way to communicate with other people, and it's really fun to be able to check your mail and find out people have written to you. It's just a really cool way of communication.
Okay. What was the most interesting thing you found about the computers?
The most interesting thing? Oh, probably all the stuff that you can do with it, different things like, getting on the internet and all the different programs you can get in, like the scholarship program on the internet.
We were wanting to know about like the new technologies that have been put in down here in the publications department. What new technologies have been received, new programs, equipment, and things like that in the department?
Well, this year we were really lucky in that we got about 7 new Power Macs for our use. So we upgraded from Mac Pluses to Power Macs, and we got a new laser printer and a new scanner and a negative scanner, so we don't have to print photos anymore for the paper.
How are these technologies helping? How are these technologies helping the department?
This year we don't have to print our photos in the darkroom anymore. We get to put them all on the paper in the computers, so we don't have to cut the little pictures out and print them and have to worry about bothering our photographers as much. So that's a really big help.
Do you guys have everything you need as far as equipment goes right now, or are you guys still looking to get some more stuff?
Well, we have enough to get by, but we could always use more computers. More computers are always wonderful. And I guess otherwise we have pretty much what we need right now.
How much time spent on the computers down here in the department per day?
Per person or?
Yeah. Well, I mean, for the major contributions that go into making the paper and other publications in the school.
That's hard because the editors spend a lot of time on the computers. Most of the work they do in here is on the computers. They write the stories on the computers, they make the paper on the computers, lay it out on the computers. So most of all the class periods and after school, sometimes until 11, 12 o'clock at night, are on the computers. So.
What specifically, what new programs do you guys have?
Well, we got Photoshop 4 for editing our pictures, and we have PageMaker 6 for laying out the newspaper. So those are the 2 major ones.
How long has it taken to learn these programs, or are you guys still in the process?
Well, you always learn a few new things here and there, but it didn't take too long to learn them. Just mostly trial and error, and they were upgrades from what we had earlier. So it wasn't too much of a jump, but it was nice.
How do you like the new technologies? Are they really helping the paper move more smoothly?
When the computers are running smoothly, the paper runs smoothly. It helps a lot to have the good equipment that we've been able to get this year, and it's been really nice to be able to do what you want to do with the paper.
Last question. What is the most interesting thing you found within the programs or the computers that really helps you the most?
I think the negative scanner that we got for scanning negatives is the biggest thing. I mean, we don't have to print our pictures anymore. We can manipulate photos, so if someone is supposed to be in a photo and they're not in there, we can put them in.
That's very good.
And you can, like, take out zits or something on his face and just do neat little things with the pictures.
Clean them up.
Yeah, and make them look a lot better.
All right.
So our quality's improved a lot.
Thank you very much for your time.
You're welcome.
We're in the computer lab here down in the productions department of Springfield Literary Material. We're just going to check out some of the technologies that are here in the room and maybe get a little bit of description.
This is where all of the editors do most of their work. You can see the editors working. This is production week, and so we have to come out with a paper by Thursday. So right now the editors are getting started laying out the pages, and they'll be in here all week till late working on their computers. All of these we got new this year, so we were really grateful for that. And we got the new printer over in the corner, and basically it's helped a lot. Or we can wander in onto the other room and check out the other computers also. Okay, these are our two main workhorse computers, and the little one in the corner with the screen black, that's our server computer. We got that new. We got these two computers new also, and they have been a big help. The big one in the corner is the most powerful computer in the entire school. It has the most RAM, and it's used a lot. That's where we do all of our photo scanning and editing, and it's the main workhorse of the entire department. And then the other computer in here is for the flatbed scanner, and it's the other graphics computer. It's not used quite as much as the big one.
We gotta work out some deals. You get to be our king as long as you follow certain expectations. One, you must protect our lives from all evil forces.
There. In inglés, there means, well, let's see. What do you want?
Around the outside, it's non-polar. It's the same all the way around the outside. And that's the last of those. Flip them up onto the backside. Okay, the sequence started at 103 and went to 290.
Más rápido todavía. Okay? Vamos.
Concentrating on the omens and the fantastic calamities that signaled the end. So when Cortez arrived, and
for a little round gob of absorbent material, you just keep folding it over until you get a nice little fat body that looks about the size of a mouse.
Catch a mouse.
You could catch a mouse, but they don't like this very well because it gets really hot. Their tails get in the way. And so what I'm going to do is I'm going to now use this to heat that wax up, to melt it, to spread it, and so it'll be absorbed into wood. And it takes a lot of speed to do this, because I want a lot of heat. And so I'm going to turn it up pretty fast. This is one of the more dangerous parts of this, because if this is one of the times when it's
Figure out the percentage. 9 out of 13. Well, we know that's more than half, right? So way more than half had to approve anything if it was going to be passed.
Mr. Gray!
Oh, there's Mr. Gray.
Look to the camera.
In for another year of freshman.
see a few weeks ago, someone decided to go into Mr. Muller's office and steal his tuner, which was a very cool thing to do. So, Mr. Muller. Last year at Springfield, we're excited to move on to bigger, not better things. So we have also got this card, which I'm going to open up, and it says, it's very oversized. It says, goodbye, you're leaving is going to make a bunch of people very happy. The people in town and new place. So you'll be missed here. And then below it says, thank you for the time and dedication you have put towards the band program. It was appreciated. For the students who remain, you will be missed, and for the seniors who graduate, you will be remembered. Best wishes, we want to stand on the
I didn't prepare too much to say. Thought I ought to keep it short, or else I knew I'd get the infamous grip of death. I think at one time or another, everybody in this room, including us, has been affected by Mr. Elkington. There's not much you can't say. For me personally, I know that he's affected me musically as well as personally. I know him outside of school, and I love Mr. Elkington. And I know everyone here does also. We got him a little gift. Find the right and upside down. No. We got him a gold pocket watch to remember us. On the inside, upside down. On the inside it says, your time has shaped our lives, which we really believe it has. And we'd like to thank Mr. Elkington this time for everything he's done for us.
Thank all of you. Some of the kids have asked me if I'm going to miss teaching. I won't miss the heat in the auditorium. The thing I'll miss is the kids. Other than that, I'm going to have a ball.
When you started here, was there a dress code? I heard that there was a dress code.
Yeah, there was a dress code. That was the biggest, in looking back over my career, there have been, we've been in constant change, which you have to be. But dress code was the biggest fights, really, we had among the staff. And because some people who had been teaching forever then, of course I hadn't been, just felt that it would go to rack and ruin if girls didn't wear skirts and if boys were allowed to. One big issue was T-shirts. I can't remember now if they couldn't have writing on them or they had to have writing on them. But they had to have a pocket or something. There was some reason, some way. Sideburns were a big issue. And then, of course, nationally it became an issue. And during the same time that we were kind of fighting it out, it was taken out of our hands because it became, it was taken to some high courts. It was found unconstitutional. Always proud to be the advanced placement teacher. Good to introduce myself as the advanced placement teacher. What else? We had a creative arts festival that Mr. Fenner and I kind of spearheaded a couple of years, and that was wonderful. so I guess my proudest moments have just been out of accomplishments. I have never had a second where I was not proud of speaking. Generally, or
generally,
how's it changed?
How's it changed? You know,
Okay.
how's the attitude changed from, you know, one year to another? You know, the students. You've seen over 31 years of kids. You know.
Yeah, it's a lot. I excuse me, I keep getting asked that question, and I don't know, and I've tried to think about how they've changed, because of course the kind of knee-jerk response is, and it's true, I mean, the language is terrible. There's now compared to what it was then. And if a kid had said hell or damn in my classroom where I could hear them my first 2 years, they would have been very upset. They would have been disciplined. I would have been upset. You know, it would have been all of that kind of thing. Well, you know,
Now, these days you hear everything.
Yeah, yeah. So that has been, on the surface, probably the largest change. When I first started teaching, there were no drugs, because that's 66, 67, by 68, and then certainly into the early 70s, drugs became an issue. And at the beginning, they were so terrifying. And that whole movement is still scary. And we still certainly have students that are affected by drugs. But it's hard to assess in the classroom. I think kids now have, the kids that we have here have much more difficult lives in a lot of ways than the kids that we had in the late 60s and early 70s. One of the differences is, though, we just have more variety, and there's just more of them. It was a very homogeneous society. I worried, my daughter was born in 71, and I was concerned about raising her in Springfield because everything was so white, so much the same. I couldn't, she's a little blonde girl. I couldn't find her on a playground because the only people on the playground were little blonde girls, or little blonde kids. So the change, and one of the things that I think is a very good change, is that diversity of people that have come into the area, which makes it both harder and easier. So, but as far as how kids have changed, adolescence is still, I said this on a radio interview this fall, adolescence is still the main issue. Raging hormones in 9th grade boys is still the major issue. I don't think they've really changed very much. They've changed in their view towards me. I mean, I'm now the age of their grandmother instead of the age of their sister. So that changes. It changed during the time when I was the age of their parents. And I'm for most of them, I've kind of beyond that. I've got kids that I had.
And the last question, what are your future plans when you leave Springfield High School, since you're retiring
I'm
this year?
retiring at
Yes.
52, yes. It's amazing to me. All my friends...
Is it going to be hard to not get up at 4 o'clock in the morning, get ready for school, come in and...
or have already retired. So the people that really had profound impact on me, Con Romer and John Boat and Grant Mortensen and some other people who were here, and just really, just before I say that, I'll say one thing about 1968. 1968 was my second year of teaching. It was a pivotal year for anybody that was here. It was the year of the assassinations. It was the year that we had to face the dress codes. It was the beginning of the war protests and all those kind of things. So I changed radically from being a real conservative, straight-laced person to quite a liberal person. Anyway, all those people who influenced me during that time now have all retired and are telling me how wonderful it is. So what we're going to do is do a lot of sailing. We're going to do a lot of traveling. There's a lot of volunteer work that I want to do that I haven't been able to do. I had 2 kids graduate from here. Going back to my moment of pride, those were my 2 big moments of pride. Heather Beth Ramsey and Rhiannon Aristide Ramsey getting their diplomas here, and that was really wonderful. There is so much out in the world to do, and considering that I have spent my whole adult life here, now I get the second half of my adult life.
but I can't think of anybody more deserving than Kevin. Kevin is also a member of the Oregon Youth Ensemble, and he sings in a high school guys doo-wop group called The Classics. You're going to be traveling to Europe this summer with them, aren't you? Yeah, have a good time. I wish I could go with you. Okay, Kevin, congratulations. That's a secret.
Tradition for the seniors to get Mr. Brown a gift at the end of the year. We get this for him because we honor him and respect him. He has taught us a lot of skills that we recognize we have after time. It kind of creeps up on you. But we respect him very much. And Missy and Kevin are going to explain to you what we got him. But this is it.
All right. First, we got him this, what do I want to say first? We got him a gift certificate from the Hope Center, and how much is it for? It's for $100, so he can get his own tickets to Les Mis now. And then we also got him a letter, kind of letter, more plaque type thing, which all the seniors in all the choirs signed, and I'm going to read it.
Dear Mr. Brown, the senior class of 1997 would like to thank you for your strong commitment to your students and to the music program at SHS. You have set a high standard of excellence that we will all carry with us. You have taught us how to appreciate music and how to perform it. We can never forget Lecture 364, and we will never forget you. Thank you for believing in us. Best wishes, senior class of 97.
Okay, we have one more song. This is a traditional. Many of you have heard it for 20 years if you've been coming, and this will be probably the last time for most of these kids doing this. And it's been a long, good ride, but it's time for moving on.
We
1972, a crack commando unit was sent to prison by a military court for a crime they didn't commit. These men promptly escaped from a maximum security stockade to the Los Angeles underground. Today, still wanted by the government, they survive as soldiers of fortune. If you have a problem, if no one else can help, and if you can find them, maybe you can hire the A-Team.